Joined by Alex Spellman, your ADO 501 national champion. Alex, how are you feeling going into that final against Elliot Milk?
I've been playing really well today. A lot of matches in the 90s, but physically wasn't loving where I was at. My darts are lying a little below level, and they never do that. So I don't know if that's something I'm doing or if it's, I don't know. I say elevation, air. I don't know. But so I was having to kind of finagle, and I don't know. I don't even know how to answer that question. I'm sorry. My mind is everywhere right now.
Well, you got the big win, but I mean, at first it was a 3-1 jump on Elliot. Then all of a sudden he kind of came back in a storm there. Were you expecting to kind of go that direction, or what were you feeling?
Yeah, I mean, Elliot's been playing good all day. Fortunately, I did just that against Chris Lim the match before. I think I was somewhere around 115 average through the first 3 legs. I was cruising, and then I could even tell that I was kind of letting my foot off the gas. I wasn't trying to, but I did. And it took Lim eventually brought it up to a deciding leg.
And then on top of that, we were talking about all the different sponsorship announcements you've had lately, right?
Yeah.
Does it feel good to announce all the sponsors and start off with a big win in 2025?
Absolutely. I was a bit worried coming in because I had so much going on the last couple of days that I didn't get any practice time. But sometimes that can be good. Sometimes you're putting too much time on the board and need those couple of days off. But I do want to point out, when I first signed with Galaxy 4 years ago, the first time I wore my jersey, I won the congressional, CDC congressional. And so the first time I wear a new jersey. So I want to announce that I'm canceling my contract with Flight Faction, and I'm going to go to 2 to 3 day contracts like NBA players with Flight Faction. But I just want to ensure that I win every weekend now, because it just seems to work for me.
It seems like a recipe for success. And
yes.
Another big win to add to your CV. Do you feel like a lot of players nowadays, do they know you for Alex Spellman, the darts player, the soft tip player, the steel tip player? Because you've had accomplishments in both sides of the game.
Right. So probably the more visible things I've won have been soft tip, like the 2-time ESPN stuff. It's kind of like Jose de Souza, whatever. He was really big into the soft tip world, broke into the steel. So he's mostly probably known for steel tip. Whereas for me, maybe not as many people are watching the CDC and stuff like that. So, but I've won just about everything else so far. And this was, I guess I just got cricket nationals left.
And is that going to be your goal for the rest of the weekend here? Is like, okay, I started off right, and now I'm going to try to ride that wave into all these other events we have coming up?
Nope. But I can use, like I said, I didn't like the way my darts were lying today, and I still got through that. So my entire weekend is going to be trying to, just manage through that. But because I had success today, it's going to make the rest of the weekend a lot easier. If I kind of fell short and kind of tripped over myself, that makes the rest of the weekend a lot more difficult because now you're thinking about it.
Well, great insights from the ADO 501 Nationals champion there. Wishing you best of luck the rest of the weekend, Alex.
Thank you.
We are here with Lisa Yee, today's runner-up in the 501 ADO National Championship. Lisa, quite a run today.
Yes, it was a lot of fun, actually.
Tell us about your run overall. What was probably your toughest match before the final?
Myself. Doubles was, I'm pretty sure I missed a lot of them on stage as well, but they were just not my friend today. But overall, all the women were tough. They were, they're all out on their A games, trying to come and take it and win, and I just got the lucky darts at the right time.
Now, Lisa, you're less than a year recovered from shoulder surgery, where you took some time off. Tell us about what that process was like for you.
It was actually a very boring process. I stayed home and caught up on every binge show I could watch for the first 4 months. I actually took an extra month and a half off to make sure that I didn't re-injure it and recover, and played a little bit of, I didn't start until September, the end of September, to play. I was playing left-handed. I went to some tournaments left-handed, but I didn't play right-handed until end of September, and kind of dove into it in October.
And what has been the most difficult part of recovering from your shoulder surgery since you've gotten back into the game?
My consistency. Just knowing that I know I can do it. I was able to do it before, and now it feels good, but it's just, sometimes I'll hit the triple 12 instead of the triple 20, and it feels great coming out of my hand. But it's just a process, and every week I feel like I'm getting stronger and just a little bit more accurate. So
The final, Asia got you pretty good, 5-0. Just tell us a little something about Asia as a player and as a competitor.
she was great. I don't think I've actually played against her before, so playing against her was kind of new. She shot phenomenal. She was on point every single time. Every time I turned around and looked, she was, hit a big shot. If I counteracted it, which wasn't very much, but if I counteracted it, she would just come back right with a great shot. And she hit her doubles. That's the important thing about this game. If you hit your doubles, you win the game.
Well, you started off with a great run today. What are the goals for the rest of the weekend?
To just hopefully do my best and have a lot of fun doing it. I don't expect much out of this weekend, just because my shoulder, I haven't played multiple events yet. I've played one event a day, online, some local blind draws. So I'm kind of interested to see what 2 events a day, what the outcome might be.
Lisa, we wish you nothing but the best of luck. Thank you so much for this time.
Yeah, thank you.
Rhian O'Sullivan, good to see you here in Las Vegas, Nevada for the Las Vegas Open. Pretty good trek to get here, huh?
Yeah, long trek. Well, 10-hour flight. So, but we've been here since Wednesday, and we're having a great time.
It's really smart to come in a little bit early and have some fun mixed in with the tournament value here, right?
Absolutely. There's nothing on earth like this place. Is amazing. So,
Have you ever been over to the States?
I've done North Carolina for the World Cup with Wales, but otherwise, no, never been. So.
Now, yesterday you did come second in the WDF Gold event, but a great start to your season, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely, yes. Yeah, that was the aim. Try and win, but I'm quite happy with. I had a few close calls all the way on the way, but no, very happy to come runner up. So
Definitely. Well, you took on a young, talented. Well, we think Aaja Jalbert's pretty big up and comer here for us. What do you think of her?
absolutely, yes. I was very impressed with her. She kept her cool and she kept her head, and yeah, she 160 out against me very good shooting.
Yeah, you're right there with her, giving her some knuckles, and you're like, okay, kudos to you.
You've got to appreciate good darts. So, and she did. She played really well.
Well, what's your goals for 2025? What do you want to do at the end of the year?
Just try and make it to Lakeside again, and just try and do my best that I can. So that's the aim.
Well, thank you for chatting with us, Rhian. We appreciate it, and good luck today at the with the silver event.
Yes, hopefully one better today, but I got to do every round first. So yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you for chatting with us.
Cheers.
Appreciate it.
Joined here by Eve Watson, your cricket singles winner here for Friday at the Las Vegas Open. First off, how'd it feel to get that 3-0 win on the main stage?
Absolutely fantastic. It was my first time playing competitive cricket. We play in the house a little bit, but to win that 3-0 just exceeded my own expectations, to be honest.
Yeah, and we saw you play a tough match against Paul Murphy, where I actually got the chalk for you for a little bit up there. The whole day, the darts were just feeling good. I mean, were you having that level of expectation? Maybe not with the game itself, but just with your form in general?
Yeah, I've been playing well for a while. I think I came here to try and make a dent, and I think the cricket for me was an opportunity to warm up, and I thoroughly enjoyed it, and it's given me confidence hopefully to go into the rest of the weekend.
Yeah, tomorrow, the big day with the WDF Gold event. Eyes on the prize there. I mean, what's your expectations going into something like that?
No expectations going into something like that. I think just one game at a time. If I play some of the darts I played this evening, then hopefully I'll go quite far.
Now, we've been loving watching the growth of the ladies' game lately. I feel like there's more and more competitors that we're seeing on the dartboard. What advice would you give to a young woman picking up the sticks for the first time?
It means start off, I think, locally, do your super leagues. That's what we call them in the UK. Get into your county, and any opportunity you get to do, local tournaments, take it, and then just build from there. That's what I did. So.
Well, we're looking forward to seeing how the rest of the weekend goes for you, and we wish you nothing but the best of luck.
Thank you very much.
James Beeton, good to chat with you here at the Las Vegas Open. Well, making a big trek to get here. Yep. Have you ever been to the States?
No, first time for me. So yeah, it's been good. Really enjoy it. Great place to be. Great place to play darts, definitely.
Have you went out on the town on the strip yet?
Last night, yeah, we had a good night last night. Darts was a good day at darts, so yeah, we went out last night. Yeah, but no, it's been good. But went out we flew here Tuesday, so we had a couple of days doing zip line on Fremont Street on Monday night we're doing, so hopefully a bit of darts and a bit of sightseeing.
I'm glad you did that because you won't catch me up on a zip line. There is no way, sir. Good run yesterday, semifinal in the WDF Gold event. That's a good start to your 2025 season, isn't it?
Yeah, really, really good. Obviously, I had gold Killarney final, Lakeside, and that, so I'm in a really good position already. With still 8-9 months of the season left, so pressure's really off now. I think for Lakeside, Lakeside, I've got a foot in now, so just enjoy it and try and get as many titles as I possibly can.
There you go. Well, what is your potential goal at the 2025 season? Just to be up on that Lakeside stage and try to get a title there?
Yeah, no, 100%. Just try and get a couple of titles under my belt. I've come really close at quite a few events now in the last 18 months or so. So I just need to get over that line. Finally, I played okay yesterday. David missed nothing. He deserved to win. He 96 and his finishing was absolutely superb. A couple of times I put him under pressure, and he took it out. To be fair, so it was fine. And before I come here, I always want to win. But I said to my dad, funnily, I said, if I get to the quarterfinals, you'll be happy. It's still a good point to the gold. It's massive. You don't get many golds. For us in Europe, there's Dutch, Denmark, Killarney, and that's it. There's 3. So to come outside and get gold, it's a massive opportunity for me. Tony, Aaron, people who've come out to get some big points on the board. So I'm really satisfied with the run.
Do you recommend this maybe tournament to international players? Does it come over and get some points?
100%. Las Vegas, it's amazing. Come here, play dart. It's gold. There's lots of darts. You're not just travelling 10 hours for one event. I mean, I played yesterday for 14 hours. Me arm and me legs are absolutely knackered. Three tournaments in one day. I don't know how you do it out here. Crazy.
It's a little insane how we pack everything in, isn't it?
It's brilliant. It's brilliant. Honestly, it's brilliant for people. It's worth coming. People, we travel. I'm going to Romania on Friday. 3-hour flight. It's 1 singles, 2 singles. Where here you've played 10 tournaments. It's really, really good. Tiring, but really good.
Oh, good. Well, today you got that WDF silver event. Potential pull off the victory there, huh?
Hopefully, try my best, and it doesn't, it's still been a good time. Yesterday was a good day with the cricket as well, with me and Jensen, so it's been a good day, good weekend, whatever.
Yeah, well, how about that win with Jensen? You guys have never played. Well, I know that you've played a little cricket before with Tony Martin, but he has not.
Yeah, I've never played competitively ever. So when Tony was playing soft tip still for Great Britain, I used to go to his house and practice soft tip with him when I was 15 or 16. So he taught me, so I knew. And when we played PC Development Tour, there was me, Jan Van Veen, when he still could play, Owen Rulofs, and Levi Frumenfeld, who used to play cricket all the time, best of 7, best of 9 in practicing. So I knew well. Jensen's never played it before. He's been searching on YouTube. I want to do this. I said, don't worry, let's just enjoy it. I helped him out, and he, it's brilliant also to win it, because you see some of the pairs. I think Leonard was with Alex Spellman, was he, or something. There's a lot of good pairs who play. I guess you play it a lot out here. So to win it was great, brilliant.
Yeah, cricket's pretty big over here, to be honest.
It's great to play. That's what we play here at Q School last week when we practiced 3 hours before. It's just cricket. It's brilliant because you get used to throwing around the board and that. So I think people were shocked. Some people were shocked at how well I knew how to play. Yeah. So it's good. Honestly, good
stuff. Well, good luck to you today at the WDF Silver event, and thanks for chatting with us. We appreciate it.
Cheers. Thank you. Cheers. Thank you.
Joined here by Aaja Jalbert, and you just had a pretty good run on Friday, getting that 501 national title win to match your 4 youth titles. Has to be quite the accomplishment.
Yes, I'm very happy with how I played. I feel like in the moments I needed to, I definitely showed up and showed out, and I felt pretty good all day.
Yeah, we're seeing you out here in Vegas. We've actually seen you travel at a couple other stops we've been at over in Florida for the DPFL and for a couple other events. What's it feel like to be on the road going and trying to get titles like this?
I love it. You know that it's the best room in the country. You know that there's not going to be an easy match.
And you're a tough opponent you're on a lot of people's radars, especially Rhian O'Sullivan. You checked out a 160. You took her down to the wire. It was a pretty intense matchup, I would have to imagine.
Yeah, I felt so calm throughout that match. I felt like I was going to get over the line, but that last game I kind of just folded and couldn't find a triple.
Now, of course, people have known you for your youth accomplishments, but now as you're progressing into the adult side of the game, what are your goals? What are your sights set on?
I want to get as many national championships as I can. I want to see how far darts can take me and how much of the world I can see.
And final question for you here. A lot of young dart players just playing in the youth event this morning. What advice would you give to some young players picking up the sticks?
Oh boy, don't drink. Don't do it. Stay focused and don't worry about anything else. Like, just play your game.
We're wishing you the best of luck in our final day of coverage here in the Silver Vin. Thank you for taking the time to talk with us. Andrea Taylor, congratulations on a great run as you just made it to the finals on the main board here and went up against Eve Watson. But you had a semi earlier in the ADO championship. I mean, were you feeling good with your form today?
You know, I felt really good. The competition in this room is almost unmatched globally, so I will take those finishes all day and be so happy about it. Aaja Jalbert is incredible. Lost to the champion in that deal, and obviously Eve Watson, the Welsh cricket domineering person, is amazing. She shot so good. I'm not even mad at it.
Well, she was playing a very aggressive strategy. Was that throwing you off your game at all, like knowing that you were basically going against close after close after close?
No, I can, mentally at least, I try to adjust my strategy based on who I'm playing or what they're showing me, and the reality is I just flat got outshot.
Well, you are very cordial when you win, but when you lose, you're so quick to congratulate your opponent. Is that just a skill you pride yourself on? Because you are so prideful in your sportsmanship, and you should be.
I mean, it's ultimately at the end of the day, what we have as competitors is our integrity, and I will always cheer myself when I manage to pull out a big win. It's a big deal. I'm very passionate about this game and the people that play it, and I'm going to cheer myself when I hit them. And if I get outshot and my opponent wins the game, then I'm going to cheer for them too, because that's you got to work. You got to really play your game to beat me. So if you can do that, I'm going to cheer for you all day.
And of course, you actually introduced me and Will to your mom earlier as well. What's it feel like to be playing on the big stage, knowing that you have family in the room?
My mom taught me everything that I know about this game, and to have her here is a huge deal for me. It's very emotional. She's actually kind of old and has now gone to bed, and she missed 90% of the fireworks today, but just having her support will always mean everything to me.
And final question for you here. We have a lot of women joining the dart scene. It feels like it's getting bigger and better than ever. What advice would you give to a young lady that decides to pick up the sticks today?
Don't give up. Don't give up. Have fun. A lot of people, in my opinion, will tell you what you're doing and what you're not doing right, and everybody's different. I mean, everybody's stroke is different, everybody's stance is different. You got to do what feels right to you. Have a good time, believe in yourself, and if for whatever reason you're not or you're struggling, call me.
Well, absolutely. You are a great motivational life coach, everything else. So we're going to absolutely keep you on speed dial there, and we wish you nothing but the best of luck with the rest of the weekend here in Las Vegas.
Thank you, Nick. I appreciate you guys. Thanks, USA Darts, all day. You guys are incredible. And buy Jen Mounts Darts, not Will Stewart's.
You heard her.